So the new season has started, season 1, and a lot of people have been talking about how rough the games have been for them. Myself included. I've been playing today, and we're already 1-4. So we are going to do a different kind of tier list for Marvel Rivals. What your character says about you, how intelligent are the people who play the characters on this list. This is going to be the tier list for IQ. So people in S tier, the people who play those characters are smart, and the people in D tier, the people who play those characters are not so lucky. We have the new champions on this list, so we are ready to go. And this will be, we're going to have Twitch chat help us out here. This is, and YouTube chat, so this will be fun. Okay, Adam Warlock. I think Adam Warlock's, I don't know, this might be a hot take. I don't think they're the sharpest tools in the shed, for me personally. I don't think they're the sharpest tools in the shed, but I do see some pretty good Adam Warlocks with like good ults. So there's a couple of them that are just impossibly hard to kill. I feel like Adam Warlocks are just guys who want to heal, but don't want to play Luna Snow or Mantis. Like they want to play like a guy healer. I think he's probably like higher than the average healer, but I don't think he's S. Yeah, I agree with Emaz. I think Adam Warlock's A. He's not meta, so when people play him, they're actually kind of trying. You think S? I think I'm gonna put him in A. All right, intelligence level of Black Panthers, guys. Honestly, I'm terrified of Black Panther players. They're super aggro. They're calm, cool, collected, terrifying. Really good Adams have God tier positioning. Yeah, I like A tier. I think Black Panther is like the smarter version of Spider-Man players. I think Black Panthers are actually pretty smart. What are we feeling? A or S? Or am I just totally off base? Like they're always in your back line. Even bad Black Panthers still do stuff. But there are some bad ones that actually just don't do anything. I think in general though, Black Panther players are pretty good from what I've seen. I think low A. Okay, good. We're on the same page. All right. Black Widow. Black Widow, guys. I mean, you don't play Black Widow unless you really, really, really like sniping. The people who I do see Black Widow are actually like cracked, by the way. Black Widow straight to S tier? That's literally what I'm hovering. I have the same thing. Wait, some people are saying D. Some people are the total opposite. Wait a sec. She just got buffed a ton, so maybe now there's be some bad Black Widows. But every Black Widow I've seen has actually been good. Wait, why D though? Wait, I thought S. I think Black Widow players are actually pretty smart. They're just dumb for playing Black Widow. Yeah, that's a good point. No, you're right. Okay, so we're talking about the actual players. No, you're right. That does make sense. Okay, so we're going by the people who play them. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, I get what we're doing now. Hulk players, straight to S. It's not even close. Not even close, guys. Hulk players, straight to S. Hulk players are artists. Okay? They're innovators. If this is the box right here, this little window that I'm in, Hulk players are outside. Like they're just somewhere else. I think Cap players are actually pretty smart. I think Caps are A tier, guys. I think Cap players, they know that they got it. There's like some ones that just kind of run in and die. Hulk is like dive, but maybe not as good as Cap at it, but he can do it more. No bias at all? No, not biased. I feel like Cap's probably B or A. Cap is A. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning. I think most Cap players are actually pretty decent. He's pretty tough to play. And you got to have a certain kind of dog in you to dive like that. I think Cap's actually above... I'm going to put him below Black Panther as far as IQ level. Cloak and Dagger. I will say, Cloak and Dagger is definitely better. Their players are definitely... I think Cloak and Dagger is actually pretty high up there. I see a lot of like really good Cloak and Dagger players despite the character being low win rate. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think Cloak and Dagger players are S tier intelligence. I think Cloak and Dagger players are smart people. Not for playing Cloak and Dagger, but they make it work because, spoiler alert, Mantis and Luna aren't going to be that high up. I'm just going to say that outright. Spoiler alert. Not going to be that high up. No bias, I'd say S. So far, Emaz and I have agreed on every single one. I think Cloak and Dagger is S. I actually see them use their ults properly. They don't just waste it. C for Cloak, D for Dagger. I'm going to put him in S. Doctor Strange. Now, you got to be smart to play the most meta tank. But I do think, in general, Doctor Strange players are actually pretty good. I rarely see a one that just doesn't know how to use their ult or doesn't know how to do their damage. Maybe this character is just so OP that it makes the character look busted. But I think Doctor Strange players are actually either A or S. They're either A or S. I think they're pretty smart. I've seen some crazy Portal plays. Honestly, a C? Whoa, that's crazy. I never see a Doctor Strange do bad. You've seen so many bad Portals? I've seen a few. I haven't seen too many. And it's usually people are telling me that they don't play Doctor Strange. I think he's S. I actually think Doctor Strange players are S. Like, I'm not even factoring in my bias or the bias with like how good this character is. Yeah, like you have to have a certain level of intelligence to play. Group players also S. Actually, group players are kind of... No, I'm going to put group players in A. Some group players are a little, no, you know what? Actually, I think group players... Dude, group players the only one where I think it could be D and S. Because you get some group players that literally will just type, I am Groot. Yeah, exactly. King Assassin. Exactly. Groot is B tier. He's either the dumbest person or the smartest person playing him. No, I totally... Okay, yeah, we'll put him in the middle. You totally agree. We're on the same agree. I'm glad we are all kind of agreeing. No, because there are some Groots who they're literally, they will just type, I am Groot, and do nothing all game. It is, they belong in B because it's just right in between. No, I like that. That makes perfect sense. Because they're either D or S. Hawkeye, it's either C or D. Hawkeye players are stupid as hell. All they have to do is shoot people and stay back. There's no strategy. I honestly think Hawkeye's below Black Widow. I almost want to move Black Widow up. DPS players, they don't have to really think too much. It's more just like, oh, okay, we click buttons. I don't care what you guys say. Hawkeye intelligence D tier. Okay, good. I'm glad we're in agreement. Hela is basically like Hawkeye, but has like a high school diploma. Hela players actually have a little bit of strategy they can do, so I think she's either C or B. Going with your bird, alt, bird out, bird up, bird down. Hawkeye is C. Hawkeye is definitely C. Alright, well, as long as Hawkeye's below Hela. What do you think? B or C for Hela? Hela is C? I see actually some pretty smart Hela players. I think we put Hela in B. There is some cool stuff you can do with her, and I see some actually playing up sometimes. And like baiting out abilities, baiting out cooldowns. I think Hela B is good. Iron Fist D? You know, I agree with that. I play Iron Fist and I agree with that. I play Iron Fist and I agree with that. You occasionally get a good one, but they're just... There's not much you can do as Iron Fist to really stand out as an intellectual. It's like you just didn't get the proper upbringing. Iron Man players, they are dumb as hell. Iron Man players are dumb as hell. Easy character to play, and they all just say memes out loud in chat, in voice chat. Iron Fist is so D. Yeah, so is Iron Man. I think Iron Mans may be the dumbest players. Jarvis, clip that. Maybe a C? Nah, dude. Iron Mans are, like, people who are... Iron Man is D. I've never been so sure about something in my life. He's easy to play. He does high damage. It's a dumb person's dream, okay? He's super cool in the movies. Everybody wants to be him. He's played by the masses. He's D. All right, guys. I'm gonna let chat decide for this one. I'm not gonna give any input. Jeff. I'm not even gonna put him on the board. Where does Jeff go? He's over here until we figure. Like, I'm just. It's up to you guys. I know what's in my head, but I'm gonna let you guys pick this one. This is totally up to chat. Where's Jeff go? Jeff players. How smart are Jeff players? How smart are Jeff players? DS? I knew it was going to be like this. I knew it was going to be like this. F tier. S. Okay, I personally think Jeff players are D. That's what I think. But a lot of you think S. 50-50 dumb and genius. Yeah, I'm kind of with there, like with Groot. I'm more inclined to put it in the D tier. Jarvis is first in D tier. Yeah, Iron Man is B, but Jarvis is D. Yeah. He's the most played character in the game. Yeah, I think Jeff belongs at the bottom. I'm sorry, guys. And maybe this is a little bit of like the quick plays coming through. Like, guys, how many of you watch TikTok? Have you seen the Jeff TikToks? Just go see. Guys, Jeff players, they're memers. They don't even like they're picking daisies in the field while everybody's fighting battles. I do think there are some good Jeffs though. I want to put him in D so bad, guys. But I actually do think there are some Jeff enthusiasts. So maybe we'll give him the Groot treatment. I really want to put him in D, but I think we give him the Groot treatment. We'll put him right next to Groot. Same logics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He kills you. Like, if you die to a Jeff, that immediately just makes him go to D tier. That's happened to me. And Jeffs, all the time, they don't use their ultimates correctly. Jeff players have a crazy amount of IQ. That's cap. You guys are delusional. I said I'd let you guys pick, though. I said I'd let you guys pick. What final say? Final say. Where are we putting them? Where are we putting them? Uh-oh. Settle with B. I think B is a good spot. It's right in between, kind of like what we did with Groot. All right, Loki. Loki players are A or S. No doubt. I'm inclined to say S for Loki. What do you guys think? You have to use every ult in the game, so you have to know how every single one works, and you put your shields down. I think Loki is actually above Strange. Yeah, everybody's... I think Loki is some of the smart players. We might actually we're gonna bump Doctor Strange down. I've decided. Doctor Strange is too OP to be up there, S tier is for the real intellectuals. Doctor Strange are just bandwagoners. Loki's an easy decision. He's S. You don't really have to say much. Just like his personality alone, I think attracts a certain type of, you know, mentally. What's the word? Like, you know, like Loki. You know, in the movies and stuff, he thinks he's, you know, he's hot. Yeah, it's S. It's easy S. All right, guys, Luna players. Very popular character. Luna players. I do get some good ones. I also get some really not good ones, because everybody plays her because she's the best healer in the game. I'm inclined to put her in C or B. F, B, C, or D. Yeah, I think I want to put her in C above Hawkeye. S, I found the healer main. Hey. Luna's first in B tier? I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've never played Luna. So I don't really know for sure. I just go by off what Luna players do. And I see a lot of them ult before they even need to. I see a lot of them just not follow. They just sit on a point when people like were chasing object, like diving for, and they just never follow up. I think it's C, guys. I'm sorry. I do think there are good Lunas out there, but it's hard to tell just because how the character works. Magic. This is an easy B tier. This is an easy B tier. Magic players are middle of the road. I think some of them could be really good and some of them are pretty bad. I think she's like high B. I think she has some real outplay potential. But there's also some magics that just run in and die. This is the easiest B in my life. Alright, Magneto. Magneto's right there up with Strange. Like, they're basically the same thing. I think Magneto's probably, like, their players are a smarter Strange. Harder to use his ult. You have to shield your teammates. You have to be way more aware. Basically just a less OP version of Doctor Strange and harder to play. I'm gonna put Magneto right in A tier. Mantis, same as Luna. Same thing. Just literally everything I said for Luna, but for Mantis too. They're the same character. Magneto A, yeah, we got it. Moon Knight, okay. Okay, guys, Moon Knights. Moon Knights strike me as the type of person who went to school and they maybe didn't have the best time, and they watched a lot of anime, and they didn't have the same interests as other people. So they play Moon Knight because he's an edgelord and looks super cool and does a ton of damage. Now, does that make them dumb? I think it makes him forced. I think people who play Moon Knight force this character. I don't see too many good Moon Knights. I think most Moon Knights just make him look... They make a cool character look uncool. Moon Knight players are dumb? Yeah. They just aim at the ground when it's just... They just look dumb, just the way they play. They get brain crash? Okay, wait, you guys are saying D. Okay, I'm down to put Moon Knight in D. Yeah, I like that. I think they're above Iron Fist. I think they're above all these. Okay, Namor. F tier? Wait, what? I think some Namor players are pretty clever. But yeah, he's super easy, and most of them just waste their squids. I think Namor's above Moon Knight. I think we put Namor in C, guys. I think there are some high IQ Namors out there that, you know, you look and you're just getting hit from a squid a mile away, and it's like, who put that there? Well, the high IQ Namor did. Guys, he can... You don't play Namor because you like Namor. You play Namor because you like turret-based gameplay. You play Namor because you like turret-based gameplay. And you like not having to rely on aiming shots as much. But, like, he's definitely higher than Hawkeye. I think we put Namor... Maybe B? Namor is B? Yeah, I think Nemours B, actually. He's like a Hela who has to think a little bit more, or like a Hawkeye. I respect Nemours players, even though I hate the character. All right, Penny Parker. It's. Jeez. I hate this character. This is my least favorite character in the game. Least favorite character in the game. I think most Penny Parker players are super dumb. It's C or D for me. I'm sorry, guys. It might be biased. It's C or D. Hear me out. Penny is S. I knew someone was going to make an argument for that. Listen, you're playing a character that drops bombs on grounds and runs around in circles with her ultimate. There are some really good Penny Parkers, and you have to be smart on her to be good at her. Oh, man, there are so many dumb ones. I think we put her in C. There are S tier Penny Parkers though, but most of there's so many people who play this character.
Yo, coach.
She's way too common, and I hate her, so I'm gonna put her in the bottom of C. All right, Psylocke. Psylocke is the definition of like twinks playing characters that they think are hot. Every Psylocke, I just picture a skinny Korean boy in like a PC bong playing her. You know? Like a 27-year-old. As a Psylocke main, it's S tier? Nah, Psylocke doesn't get S tier. Psylocke does have to think more than the average player, though. It doesn't mean it's bad that they're that person, but I do think they actually have to think a little bit. But her ultimate is so brainless. I think Psylocke's above Magic. Well, no, I don't actually. I don't. I think Psylocke's below Magic. No brain alt D tier? No. Like, she's OP, but you still have to actually like think about stuff. Have you been on a match and you got a Psylocke standing in a corner shooting you? I don't know. I mean, Grandmaster Psylocke's carry, like, one of the few characters that actually carries games. I think she's A. I think she's A. Like, they're above Black Panther. Like, Psylocke players are actually pretty smart. Like, a lot of, like, they're so annoying. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to play a Psylocke. I think honestly, I think I put her right here. I'm gonna put it right there. All right, Punisher players are so stupid. They're so Punisher players are so bad. They're right here. They're right here next to Iron Man. Punisher players are, dude. I don't care. Sorry if you're a Punisher player, but you need to go get that checked. Whatever it is you got going on, you got to go get that checked. Punisher players are just every guy who came from shooting games who doesn't want to have anything to do with the strategy in Marvel Rivals, but wants everything that the shooting, yeah, DK, everybody agrees, everything that you want in the shooting game. All the shooting, none of the strategy. They're so dumb. They're so bad. They might actually be worse than Iron Man. Might be the dumbest. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, I think Punisher players are dumber than Iron Man. Rocket. Okay, Rocket. I think most Rocket players are pretty stable. I have not seen many bad Rocket players. I think Rocket's A, guys. I think Rocket players are actually pretty decent. I feel like they're just committed to playing support. They don't have as many tools as the other ones, so they make it work. S? A? S? I think A? Maybe S? The reason I don't put S is he's just too easy to play. He's just too easy to play. I play Raccoon? Well, you know... He's easy to play, and maybe the fact that he's so easy, like, it makes it harder to tell if the Rockets are smart or not, but I think most Rocket players are pretty good. Even though he is easy to play. Yeah, you know, let's put him top of B just because he's super easy. Like the easiest to land heal in the game. Super simple ultimate. But I don't feel good about it. All right, Scarlet Witch. Yeah, they're C. Scarlet Witch is just C. They're above Penny, but that's about it. They're definitely below Hawkeye. Scarlet Witch players, man, there's a couple ones that kind of know what they're doing. Well, the more I think about it, Scarlet Witch players are actually, some of them are pretty smart. Because you gotta be to make this character work. She's so scary now. She's terrifying. Average. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in B. I'm gonna put her in B. I'm gonna put her below Hela. Yeah. Spider-Man. Okay, every Spider-Man I've ever run into is just so clearly sounding like a teenage boy. Spider-Man's, they're flashy, they're good, but they're dumb as rocks. I'm sorry. Spider-Man players, not the smartest. Not the sharpest tools in the shed. Still their brain hasn't fully developed yet. They're young. They saw the Into the Spider-Verse movie, and they just have to play their favorite S. No. Just because Spider-Man's flashy and does a lot of cool stuff doesn't mean they're smart. This is a rare case where they're actually good at the game. I've seen a lot of really good Spider-Mans, but they're just still dumb. I have respect for Spider-Man players' gameplay, but I don't have respect for their intelligence. They just run around just killing people by themselves. They have no strategy. Squirrel Girl is Squirrel Girl's C. Squirrel Girl's high C though. Squirrel Girl players, I mean, I think a lot of people play Squirrel Girl just because of the hips, and the fact that you don't have to aim. But the Squirrel Girls that are good, oh my god, they just ruin games. They just ruin games. Star-Lord. Star-Lord players are so stupid. They're definitely above Punisher. They're above Moon Knight. Star-Lords are D. Star-Lords are, I'm sorry guys. You just fly around shooting people. It's like Punisher, but you actually have to do stuff. Squirrel Girl mains don't know what to do with their lives, yeah. Star-Lord's D. Storm players. I think Storm players are actually pretty good. And this is even before the nerf. I actually think Storm players, like, you have to be good to play this character because she's so bad. She's like Iron Man for intellectuals. Yeah, no, Star-Lord player is like Spider-Man, except they're like a little older and more toxic. Like, Spider-Man players are almost kind of cute, you know? Spider-Man players are honestly, like, I like Spider-Man players. Like, when I played League of Legends, I really liked Teemo players. I got along with them well. I feel like even though I have nothing in common with Spider-Man players, I used to be one in like, when I was younger. So, you know, Spider-Man players, I like them. Storm players, I have nothing in common with. But I think Storm players are high up. Got to be aware of what the team's doing. I don't know much about Storm. I haven't played her. But all the ones I see do well. Which is crazy because she's not good, or wasn't before the patch. You guys think S? 2 S's. All right, I'll put her in S. Jeez. I think I'll probably put her above Cloak and Dagger. All right, I respect that. Thor players. Oh, jeez, this is tough. I think Thor is just played by every person who wants to just be that like typical bruiser. So you get these meathead brains, these gym bros. Even the bad Thors can make them work though. Thor is like the typical gym bro. I think he's below Penny. I think Thor players are pretty dumb. There are some good ones. Thor is C. I think C too. I agree with that. I'm gonna put C for Thor. He's like the typical gym bro on a character that has like a lot of complexity but doesn't fulfill what he can do. Venom's D. Venom's it's just D. There's no. He's above Star-Lord though. Like some Venom players, they're just a threat. They're really no. Venom players are you know what? They're below Star-Lord. Below Moon Knight. No, above Moon Knight. Venom players, yeah, no, don't get me wrong, there are good Thors. But the bad ones, Winter Soldier is S. Dude, Winter Soldiers are so good. They're such good players. I rarely see a bad Winter Soldier. They're aggressive, they're cunning, they're terrifying. It's a character that not only needs skill to play, but has to land combos. He's OP. He's definitely OP. But he's hype, and he can carry games. He's like a Psylocke, but harder to play, in my opinion. Coach, I can't believe you disrespect me after all the good Venoming I did for you yesterday. I'm sorry. There's Venom is the ultimate meat shield character. He's like Thor, but doesn't have to think about what he's doing. Bucky is S. I'm sorry. Bucky players are... They're just high IQ, dude. Okay. This one's gonna be divisive, I can already tell. Wolverine. How smart are Wolverine players? I know what I think, but I don't want to bias you guys. I want to see what you guys say. Someone in Twitch chat said C. It's a bit of a delay. I also think C. B. C or B. Yeah, I'm cool with B. Wolverine players, they're like a hamster on a wheel, right? They're trying their hardest to make this character work, and now that he's finally got buffs, you're gonna see a lot of bad Wolverine players. But for now, Wolverine players, I feel like they're Thors who didn't want to tank. Like it's the same type of person. They're like gym bros who are maybe really into comic books, a little bit maybe nerdier, because Wolverine's more like the typical, like, you know, they're gamer bros. They pride themselves on like being good at stuff with a limited kit. I respect Wolverine players. I do. I think they're high B. I think they're, you know, right there, right top of B. Sigma Lone Wolf. Yeah. Sigma male player. B is a good spot. Mr. Fantastic. It's just he just came out, but guys, I mean his ability is literally called Brainiac Bounce. The character's a literal super genius. He's got one of the most high skill ceiling kits in the game, and doesn't have to aim. This has got an S tier written all over it. You don't need a ton of mechanical skill, but he has all the outplay potential that a character who wants to be smart and play the game has. I think S tier for Fantastics, although it's tough to say. It's pretty early on. Maybe I'm being biased because I'm putting both my characters in S tier. It's all about the team plays. Yeah, exactly. You think D? Have you seen Cloak and Daggers at S tier? Yeah, Cloak and Dagger players I think are actually pretty intelligent. Just got Lord on Hulk grats. Guys, is it too much? D? You think Mr. Fantastic players are dumb? Really? Why would you play this champion unless you wanted to outthink your opponent? Like, that's his whole thing, is playing around your team and using your abilities in creative ways? That's his whole kit. It's not like Thor where you just run in and do damage, or Squirrel where you just shoot people the whole time. You have to constantly adapt to the situation. We've been watching. I think it's S. All right, I'm gonna take a liberty here. I'm gonna put him in S. I'm gonna put him right there. Guys, the character's super genius, right? Sue Storm. I think Sue Storm's A, guys. Miss Invisible Woman. It's tough to tell. It's early on. We're gonna bang through these really quick. I think she's A. I think she's right here, next to this guy. And then yeah, these characters aren't out, guys. Mr. Fantastic is A. Nope, list is over. Too late. There you have it, guys. What your Marvel Rivals character says about your intelligence. If I offended you, if I insulted you, I'm not sorry. Pick a different character. We have a pretty balanced list here too. This is what you want to see. You know, we got some S tier characters. Maybe there's a little bias, but yeah. Unfortunately, if you're a Punisher player, sorry, you're bottom of the barrel. You drew the short stick when it comes to coming out of your mother. Well, yeah, Punisher Iron Man for sure. I don't agree with the Black Widow, but Twitch chat was, YouTube chat was adamant about it. I don't agree with it, but I pretty much think that the rest of this list looks pretty good. So, what character are you? Do you think I got it right? Do you think I got it wrong? Let me know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, helps the channel, especially if you like content like this. You'll get to see more of it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.